Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Kevin Hub, here to talk to you today about my review of the Arbor Cypress binding. So I rode these bindings on the Brian Noguchi camber from Arbor. It was in Utah actually, and it was kind of early season POW, so still a little bit of firm out there, and the POW wasn't super deep, but still pretty good, so that's what I rode these guys on. I wear a Burton Almighty in an 8. They fit in the medium of these bindings pretty good. The adjustability of the Arbor bindings is pretty on par with most of the rest of the industry. Your straps are on toolless bolts. You just flip a little tab up and you can spin it out, or there is a Phillips screwdriver head to it, so you can't take a screwdriver to it and pull that out. Readjust it, line it up with the hole you need, put that bolt back in. The heel cup takes a little more time than some of the other stuff out there to get adjusted. It's not hard, but you do have to pull the bolts all the way out to readjust that heel cup. Once you do though, get it set, you're never gonna have to touch it again. They updated the straps on these guys, and start off, the ladders and adjusters have a lot more 3D pre-curve to them. So it kind of opens up the binding a little bit, just makes it just that much easier to kind of step into the binding, get things lashed up together, and get moving. Toe strap is your pretty standard split toe. It's got some grippy rubber to it. Stays put. I've never had any problems with it. It's a good toe strap. The thing to talk about now though, the ankle straps. They updated them for 2019 and they are awesome. They are by far my favorite ankle strap I've ever ridden. They're a double ASIM. They've got a little more meat on the outside up on top, and they've got a little more meat on the inside down low. It distributes pressure amazing, and then on that bottom side and on that top side, on the other side of the bulges, so flip-flop on that, it's a little bit of a more flexible rubber that just conforms to your boot super well. They offer, in my opinion, the perfect blend of support, comfort, and flexibility to let you do whatever you want inside that binding, and it's always going to be the right amount of stiffness or support for you, or the right amount of flexibility to let you move around on top of the board. Best ankle straps on the market. The ratchets that are attached to these pretty awesome straps, they're ratchets. They work, never had an issue with them. They never froze, never stuck, popped easy, ratcheted down strong. The high backs on these are a little bit of that taller, stiffer variation. This is the stiffer binding in Arbor's 2 binding lineup. They're supportive. They've got a little bit of a cup to it, so it can kind of help stay right behind you as you're moving around on top of the board. Overall, nothing really crazy to speak about. It's a good high back. I never felt like I needed more. I never felt like it was too much. And the cupping never really got in my way. Just a really solid high back, nothing really to notice. It was something that I didn't really have to think about the entire time I was riding the binding. Putting everything together on this binding places it just above middle flex on that stiffer side. Got that little bit stiffer high back, those really awesome supportive straps, the aluminum heel cup, and your X-frame base. The cool thing with the X-frame base is it's got the whole rubber gasket thing underneath it. So it provides a little bit more flexibility underfoot. It allows your board to flex a little bit better directly under your foot. Also aiding to that is the mini disc. Your mini disc is also going to do basically all that same stuff. And then the X-frame is going to smooth stuff out. And it also kind of helps a little bit direct some of that energy you're putting into that binding down towards your edges at the very edges of that X. Also, a 3-degree cant. In my opinion, 3 degrees is a little too much. I think for most people, 2 degrees is better, but the 3 degrees on this isn't super obtrusive. The foam on top of the footbed is a little bit softer, so it's a little easier to compress through it. Some of the 3 degrees out there actually give me some knee pain. These guys didn't, so it's not too aggressive. It's rideable. Overall, the binding rides really smooth underfoot. It's something that's comfortable to be in all day. Arbor basically markets this binding as your catch-all. It's their workhorse. You can put just about anybody in this binding. That's what they tell you. All said and done, if you've seen my top 5 picks for all mountain bindings, you know this one lands at number 2. I really like this binding. I think it matches up to just about any all mountain board out there. It's really good for a lot of people, for a lot of different styles of riding, and damn, those ankle straps are good. So if you're looking for a new all mountain binding, check out the Arbor Cypress. It's a banger. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm your host, Kevin Hub. This has been my review of the Arbor Cypress binding. What did you think? Was this a binding you were taking a look at for 2019? Did I convince you? I should have. It's really good. If you're new here, remember to click the subscribe button and click the bells. Make sure you get notifications when we're putting these videos out. And if you feel like supporting us, you like this stuff, you want to see more of it, check out Angry Snowboarder VIP. It's a great way to support us, keep these projects rolling, and keep us rolling. Come back for another video.